welcome to RPG Capper, the channel where we cap RPGs of various design. Coming to you live from the Soda Dungeon where the ball caps live and the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Today's game, The Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The cap, 16 hearts. Our current status, 8 hearts. On the second quest. Let's get right back into the action. Alright peeps, when we last left off, we had started the second quest in The Legend of Zelda. During that time, we had collected the following: a large shield, a blue candle, a blue ring, and 5 heart containers. Also, we have cleared 4 dungeons. However, we are going to need to go back into the 4th dungeon to take care of some unfinished business, which includes increasing our bomb capacity and finding the special item. Afterwards, we'll see where the rest of the adventure will take us. Let's get started. Okay, so first Link will need to recover at a fairy fountain. Nicely recovered. Now let's get Link. Now let's continue to build Link up a bit more. Collecting up all these rupees because we are going to need them. Alright, so now that we're in the desert, we can actually reveal some more hidden areas. Namely with the blowing of our recorder. Like so. And we'll enter once these P-hats get out of the way. Take any one you want. Alright, found the heart container room. Get ourselves a heart container. Add another heart to the total. Is there one over here? Nope, just gives us a whirlwind. How about over here? We get ourselves a secret hideaway. And we find a secret moblin with a secret to everybody. How much is the secret worth? Only 10 rupees, but that's okay. Nothing over here, just your standard whirlwind. But what about over here? We got ourselves a secret passage with an old lady, who we still need to present a letter to, so we need to go fetch that letter. But of course we cannot go across the river because of the fact that we're still short 1 step ladder. And we only have... But right now, I digress. We do need to go back into the 4th dungeon to finish up our duties. Last time we didn't get enough. We didn't have enough to purchase the bomb expansion capacity. This time, we are going to expand our bomb capacity because that is vital for our adventure. And we still need to look through one more chamber in that dungeon, which we were not able to do last time because we didn't have enough bombs. Alright, back into the dungeon we go. Now let's go finish up our remaining duties here. So we need 10 more rupees in order to buy more bombs. Okay, there's just blue bubbles over here. Just what the doctor ordered. Alright, 5 more to go, and then I can buy some more bombs. Light up this room. Maybe I don't have to fight these darkness. Maybe I can go over here instead. Only for... Okay, we only got 96. I need 100. Those red bubbles are a pain. And it was not enough to get the rupees, because if I go in the next room, that door is going to slam shut behind me. Let's see if I'll have better luck in here. Just bubbles. Lovely. Sometimes you gotta let the enemy respawn. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, now we got the money that we need. Let's go get those bombs. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. I bet you I would. Okay guys, now there's something I want to touch base upon from last stream. Last time I incorrectly referred to these walls as invisible walls. They're not invisible walls, they're invisible passages. These are still walls, they're still walls, but they're basically fake walls, or false walls. It's just that it only gives the appearance of a wall, but it's not. It's really a passage. So it's really the passage that's invisible. And when you pass, and you can still pass through them. So, my bad for calling these invisible walls last stream. I don't need to face these guys right now. Hershey's Kisses. I'll at least make time for it because they're easy enemies to beat, and they leave behind some good drops. Ah, nuts. Oh boy. This is not good. I'm already losing a pretty good amount of health because these bubbles keep disabling my sword. Yeah, go in the direction of the arrow. Okay, that's the tip room. Triforce room, but we're passing through here. I could use a fairy or two. Make these guys choke. Give me that good fairy. Okay, so here's the room that we missed out on last time. That's more like it. Okay, with all the enemies beaten, I gotta move this block here to reveal the passage. I don't need to make use of my bombs anymore, so let's go down this way. Here's the storage chamber, which has the raft. Okay, raft acquired. Now we can access the 2 islands in the overworld. Now this left... Now what we see is a doorway here, and by stepping through it, we exit out through a invisible passage. But with that done, what we have to do now is leave the dungeon because almost all of our objectives have been met. There's still a lone key in here we can pick up, but I don't even know if that's even worth it, because we still need to have the step ladder, and without the step ladder, it's impossible to get to the key. But right now, as we can see, we still have 2 keys. Okay, we got that. Nope, I'm gonna have to move. I have to move a bit this way. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I'm starting to see what needs to be done. I have to loop around again, and then... Yeah, it looks like I have to move around. I gotta have to loop around again and go near the Triforce room in order to find the passage that I need in order to leave. Okay, down the stairs. So I gotta go down this way, which leads into the bomb capacity expansion chamber. Okay, got some bombs back. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, in order to open that door, I gotta get rid of all these here dark nuts. But I don't really like to deal with them en masse, so let's blow up a few dark nuts here. And I wasted a frickin' bomb. That's what I wanted. That is indeed what I wanted. Okay, we're blowing this taco stand. Yeah, I need my sword activated, please. And thank you. There we go. Alright, we're out. Okay, now that we have ourselves the raft, we can now explore the 2 islands. And get hit by a falling rock. How nice. Okay, so I gotta go this way in order to... Oops. I have to go this way in order to go to the next inn. to the next spot. Now, there's supposed to be a dock here on the right. Oh, hello there, Mr. No Speaking English, okay? Would you ever consider adding a game... Hey, hang on, let me read this. Would you ever consider adding a game redeem option where users could use their points to pick the next RPG to be capped? You know what? That sounds like a pretty good idea. I do have... Right now, I have a log I have a backlog of the first dozen or so RPGs that I want to work on right now. But afterwards, I could pretty much just look into adding something like that. Because, here's the thing. The channel is still very much... It's very much a new channel. And of course, now that with the recent restrictions that have been imposed upon Twitch streamers in regards to their archiving of their streams, due to Twitch's new 100-hour limit policy, that is going to be... That's something I'm going to have to really work around meticulously, because first, I am an affiliate, but I'm also have to now figure out how to properly archive my streams in lieu of the new policy that's been instigated by Twitch. Okay, here we are in the island, picking up the heart container, because you always pick up the heart container in these instances. And, I am also thinking about... So yeah, but it is a good idea that you have proposed here, but first, I do want to build up a bit of a portfolio, and then after that, it is also a matter of, it is also a matter of getting my streams properly archived as well. Oh! New Speaking English okay, you subscribed at Tier 1. Thank you very much for your subscription, my good man. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on being the very first subscriber to RPG Capper. Oh, hang on a minute, just gotta get back into this. Took my eyes off the ball for a moment there. But anyways, I really do appreciate your subscription, or No Speak English. Anyways, if you want to provide... If you want to make a suggestion, here's what you can do. You're also the first chatter too. Yeah, that is true. That is also true as well. Also, so just be curious, what kind of RPG do you have in mind that you want to see tackled on this channel? And just to remind you that the game needs to be realistically capable. It's not a game I can't tackle any RPGs that tend to involve leveling up your characters indefinitely, such as Wizardry or Bard's Tale, because those games do not have level caps, and your characters just level up indefinitely until they pretty much die of natural causes. So I do need to have a game that has a definitive limit in terms of the leveling process, if you get my drift. That's just a policy I have here. Also, I unfortunately do not have any immediate rewards that I can provide to my subscribers at this time, because this is still very much a new channel, and I still need to be able to earn a steady income before I can finally start loading up my channel with major rewards and buffs for all of my chatters here, because let me say again what you're saying here. I was thinking Tales of Destiny 2 for PS1. There's no level cap on the game, unfortunately, but there are lots of very hard unlocks otherwise. Okay. Okay, yeah, because the thing about that is, I do need to play a game, the RPG that has definitive level capping. Or, now, if there is no way to stop the leveling process, is there a way to cap the XP counter? Because I may look at that as an exception to the rule. Now, when I was playing a game like Fazanadu, that game does not have a leveling system so much as a ranking system, but the counter stops at 65,535 experience points. Okay, and in this particular... For now, I now need to go and get myself some medicine from the old lady, but I first also need to get myself a letter to present to the old lady so that she can sell me her medicine. Also... Okay, so here's another abandoned fairy fountain, but does anything reveal over here? No, it does not. This is just an abandoned fairy fountain and nothing more. I don't know, I know I got to level 99 and then it rolled over. I ended up at level 116, could still complete some of the side quests. Okay, that's an interesting thing to see. Now here's the thing. I have never played any of the Tales games aside from Tales of Fantasia for the Super Famicom. And it was with an English translation back then. So So if I'm going to be playing any of the Tales games, I may have to get acquainted with the series proper. But here's what I'm actually going. But I will. Let me just. And also on another matter, I will need to look up a guide on every single RPG I'm going to be tackling. If I'm not well versed in that RPG already, to check to see if there is a cap of any kind. Because if there's no cap, I mean, then I'm going to be stuck playing that game indefinitely on my streams, and it's going to pretty much defeat the purpose of the channel. But unless the community, and then at this point, but if the community really does want me to play a game like that, okay. I guess what I would have to propose is, what can a community decide in the instance of the particular game be suitable as a cap that would be satisfying to everyone's needs, or the vast majority of everyone's needs? That's what we would have to be looking at. I played a DJAP version of Tales of Fantasia back in the early 2000s. Tales of Destiny 2 has very similar gameplay battle mechanics. This includes archery and class from Tales of Fantasia. Oh, arches and class from Tales of Fantasia. Okay. We have a gambling house here. Do I split? You know what? I'll give it a try. Lost 10 rupees, so you played the game, you took your chances. But you know what? It's not enough to sink me because I didn't lose a lot of money. I only lost like 10 rupees. But I do need to collect, but I do need to be up here in Death Mountain to find that letter to the old lady. Now, I'm well aware about Tales of Fantasia making use of special button combinations to execute special attacks against the enemy. And which does need to be learned properly in order to rack up quick victories. Now again, I only played the first Tales of Fantasia game for the Super and Famicom, albeit English translation, back a few years ago. That's my only time that's the only time I've ever had a chance to try any of the Tales games. Now I know that there are way more Tales games out there. But also, other games I want to try for other systems at some point in the future will be Skies of Arcadia for the Sega Dreamcast. And, alright, let me take a look at what you say here. Same in Tales of Destiny, a lot more combos. Also several secret combo unlocks that I only learned about after a big... Okay, so there's a lot to see in a game like that. Which is good. I mean, it just gives me a lot more material for my streams. But as you know, you know about the recent change in Twitch's policy. They do not want anyone archiving their own streams past 100 hours. I honestly think it's very stupid, but at the same time, I also have to realize that Twitch, at the end of the day, is a business, and the business has to has to look after its own interests. And unfortunately in this case, Twitch's interest is that unless those archives are contributing to a greater revenue stream for them, there's just no point. Anyways, I revealed the hidden passage and found a letter to the old woman, so I'm gonna take this. Can you just upload them to YouTube after every stream? Yes, I am looking at doing just that. But first I need to have, I'm just gonna need to have a batch downloader program installed on my computer first so I can download all my streams in one fell swoop and export them easily to YouTube in one fell swoop. But unfortunately, in this case, YouTube will not allow more than 5 videos to be uploaded to a user's channel per day. So they have their restrictions, and there is a lot of stipulations you need to go through with every stream that you upload, with every video that you upload onto YouTube. And also, I'm not a big fan of YouTube's policies regarding their video uploads, regarding any video uploads from streamers, because you have to always also classify as to whether you are willing to let other streamers make short clips of your stream, or you also have to verify if there's any major controversial practices being done on your stream, such as hurting of kids or animals, which, yes, there is yes, you do have to indicate via pardon me, yes, you do have to indicate whenever you upload a stream as to whether your video has controversial content on it, such as harming of any children or animals, which is a very wild take, but apparently there are some pretty sick people who have uploaded videos on YouTube featuring just that, and you have to indicate in the options screen for every video that you upload whether something like that actually is taking place on your videos. But so there is also that, and then there's also the matter of whether you want to restrict your videos to being 18 plus or not. And I may have to restrict my videos to being 18 plus because I tend to swear like a sailor sometimes. Anyways, I found another room with a heart container, so we're gonna take this. So that brings us now to 11 hearts. So yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing is once I complete the second quest on The Legend of Zelda and get the game thoroughly done, then I'm gonna start batch downloading all of my archived files, and then from there put them up as well as my shorts clips onto YouTube, and then we're just gonna have to leave it like that. Unless Twitch decides to change their mind and reverse their policies. Okay, anyways, I got the letter to the old lady, so I do need to collect 68 rupees so I can buy myself a full bottle of red medicine. Let's see who's in here. Oh yeah, there's also the arrows. I gotta get those arrows too. Right. Okay, I think there's another cave over here. What sort of work do you do, if I may ask? Okay, if you're talking about the work being done by my real-life equally voiced counterpart, right now, I am pretty much unemployed, but but am going through an employment assistance program. I used to work with FedEx Ground, but due to safety violations and the fact that I was experiencing automobile issues, which made it difficult for me to get to work, I was very concerned about my safety, and concerning the fact that the company was unwilling to make any improvements to their safety policies, I decided that it wasn't really worth sticking around there anymore. Now, the pay wasn't too bad over there. It was like, since I'm in Canada, and the pay was for a job like that was like roughly $17 an hour. But, they weren't following safety protocols, because I had a safety supervisor who was not following the very protocol that he was assigned to. But considering the fact that he was with the company for a good 20 years, and the higher-ups were pretty much ignoring his violations for nepotistic reasons. I mean, and for example, I was working inside the trailers of all the FedEx trucks that have been parked in the loading bay. And when you're inside the loading bay, it's divided into two parts, the upper deck and the lower deck. Although FedEx Ground likes to refer to them as the belly and above the flaps. Because you also have the flaps that you open up to separate the upper deck and the lower deck. But my fellow workers always refer to the trailers, the different areas of the trailers as the upper deck and the lower deck. We don't really care about the corporate terminology. But anyways, I was always assigned to the lower deck, and the lower deck is where everything has to initially be packed away before we move on to the upper deck. And so when we were just working over there, there was the trailers are always attached to a conveyor belt or a chute, and sometimes there will be boxes sliding down that chute into the trailer. And some of those boxes those boxes tend to be a lot more heavier than others. I mean, you could get boxes sliding down the chute and into the trailer weighing upwards of 50 to 70 pounds. And some of those 70-pound boxes consist of furniture assembly pieces. So we could be getting boxes filled with pieces to form an office desk, and they do add up in terms of weight. So if you're working below deck, and one of those boxes came sliding down the chute towards you, and you're near the chute, packing away boxes packing away other boxes into the corner, you do run a real risk of being hit in the head, and possibly being knocked into a concussion. Well, okay, so I'll get back to my story moment. I just gotta complete this task. Buy medicine before you go, so I need this. Okay. Next up on the list is to buy arrows, but I need 80 rupees for that. That's cool, I'm a chemical engineer, just super nerdy stuff all day, and I was born in Winnipeg, but I live in Kelvin. Oh, cool, so you are Winnipeg born, and you live in California. Well, that's also cool, speaking English, because, my sister also lives in California. She lives in Long Beach. She's enjoying it there. She's been living there for a few years. She's happily married. I've had a chance to visit Long Beach, California back in 2020 to attend her wedding, although there was a lot of restrictions to where we were able to go because COVID-19 was in full effect, and you are not allowed to board any planes unless you had your shots, and you are also wearing a mask. I mean, the restrictions were very strict back then. But we were still allowed to attend her wedding back then. Anyways, I also want to get back to my story in relation to in relation to being at FedEx Ground. So anyways, I was at FedEx Ground, and you do. So what? Like I said, one of my duties there was to be the loader. You had to load the boxes in the trailer, but you also had to scan them to make sure that they were properly verified by the staff on hand. And because what FedEx Ground gives you are these scanners you just put around your wrist, and you just hook them up, and then they actually get those little infrared, and then they have the little infrared scanning tools, like the ones they have at the grocery checkout lanes, and you just scan the bar, and you pretty much just scan the barcode on each of the boxes, then let's load them into the trailer, lather, rinse, repeat. And of course, that was pretty much my job at FedEx Ground for a while, until I just got to a point where the safety supervisor was just throwing highly weighted boxes down the chute and into the trailer, not giving a damn of who was in the trailer. I mean, you could be above deck, you could be below deck, but if you got hit, well, unfortunately, it would count as a workplace injury, but there was no way in hell that the safety supervisor was going to be held accountable for it, because he was with the company for a good 20 years, and the higher-ups are going to make every last excuse for him. Anyways, so here I am revealing the location of another dungeon. This one I actually had to look up online. I had to look up an online guide for, because I had no idea you were supposed to blow the recorder in the graveyard to reveal this dungeon. So this is the level 6 dungeon here. So we could go to the level 5 dungeon a little bit later, because I do need to collect arrows first before I can do something of this sort. And we got Wizrobes. Thankfully, I've got myself some medicine, which is vital when you're gonna be dealing with Wizrobes in a frickin' dungeon like this one. Oh boy. And I need to use medicine immediately now. Already, first room in the dungeon, I have to make use of medicine. I don't want to use bombs immediately, because that might be important later. Oh my goodness, I cannot access this area because I do not have the step ladder. So you say you're a chemical engineer. Do you actually work for any chemical industry by any chance? Holy crap, I can't even survive in here. Nope, then I can't be in the... There's no way I can actually survive in a dungeon like this for now. I'm gonna need to collect a Master Sword for something like this, because this dungeon is becoming too hairy for this hero, even with the blue ring. So we're gonna probably just end up going to level 5 dungeon instead. No speak English if you're still there. Do you actually work for any particular industry as a chemical engineer? If you don't mind me asking. $31, okay, I have to deal with this here. Do need that step ladder. I'm guessing Dungeon 5 has the step ladder. You know, with the way that this game is challenging me right now, I might only be able to complete 2 dungeons tonight, rather than finishing things up in full with, okay. But we'll see how much progress I can make tonight. But this game has taken its gloves off. It's not gonna let you play this game with kid gloves anymore once you're on the second quest. But I wouldn't mind finding another moblin that can give me a secret. Secret deposit of money. Oh my effing lord. We need to find some good rupees here. Gimme, gimme. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to like. Let's see, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it looks like all the remaining heart containers are only available in the dungeons, and as well as that one lone heart container on the eastern shore. So, I'm as well in terms of getting, and I need 12 hearts in order to access the Master Sword, so I definitely need to complete one more dungeon before I can claim the Master Sword. How about over here? Secret to everybody. Okay, hoping for a big payout. Only 10 rupees, sadly enough. Nuts. Okay. Because I need 80 rupees in order... I need 80 rupees in order to have a stash of arrows. Okay, 5 more rupees to go. I don't know if you're still there for me, speaking English, okay? Ah. Okay, because I definitely... Okay, I seriously need to get some more rupees. I would like to have at least 10 more, so I can... I'd like to probably try and bomb walls to see if there's going to be any moblins that can dispense me some extra rupees, but at the same time... I don't want to have to risk paying door repair charges either. Okay, this'll suffice. Consider the spot. Okay. Have the arrows, but now I need to go get the bow. Okay, I think what... Okay, got my health restored. Go to sleep. When I was little, we had a Nintendo Power that had a map of all the secret areas. Oh yeah, good old Nintendo Power. Good old Nintendo Power. Okay, level 5 dungeon. Here we go. Let's see if we're gonna be doing any better here than we were in level 6. I have no idea what I put this on. Okay, we got Hershey's Kisses here. Oh, we got pancakes. So, yeah. I don't know. I actually do miss Nintendo Power in a way. Because, their magazines... I mean, their magazines, aside from the fact that they were incredibly colorful and very detailed... Oh my god, we got these guys again. We got it... You not only got a lot of good tips out of them, but you also had a lot of nice bonus features such as let's take a look. So you mean you can actually just get some there's some like top 10 lists and all that, and let's take a look what else you had. You had and like pretty much detailed walkthroughs of all the games. I mean, it was amazing and all. Those issues were absolutely amazing, and best of all, if you really want to read through all the old Nintendo Power, I mean, archive.org has pretty much every single issue put out, and I am thankful that those issues have been preserved. Because it is really, those issues just look, it was amazing stuff. When I was a kid, I just would always go to the retail store and just read through Nintendo Power while my parents shopped. It was really a magical time, man. I mean, nowadays, if you just want to get some assistance with these games, you just look up game facts, or probably just go to any other game, or just look up other game tips online. You just can't do it with them. It's like magazines, unfortunately, are now just so lost. It was just they're a product of a bygone era. All right, got the map, and this dungeon is shaped like the letter Z. Okay, so now we are heading up. So this is a short dungeon, so that's good. So I don't have to worry about having to deal with any more of these here dungeons. But I hope that the step ladder is here, because I don't want to have to continue moving across these little pools endlessly. Did you own any issues of Nintendo Power yourself? Oh, I need to use the medicine. That's my second use of this medicine. Now I need to go refill it after. I remember, if we're on the subject of Nintendo Power, one other Nintendo Power issue I remember reading was one for Battletoads and Double Dragon for the Nintendo Entertainment System, which is pretty much an action game. Okay, got the map and the compass. But now I really need to get some more medicine after this. Oh. This is not good. Oh, I could use a fairy right about now. I always hate the Wizrobes, always. So I don't think they're gonna leave behind any but I could check to see if they have fairies. So that's why I gotta get rid of these like pancakes. We got ourselves old crab claws again. Okay, good. No Wizrobes in here. Oh, took out all the bats. Nice. Okay, so I can't access this area, so... Okay, that doesn't work either. So I'm just gonna go this way now. Took out all the pyres. Nice. Okay, so the enemies... Let me see who's behind this door. Oh, not Gully. Okay, so I have 3 Gleeoks to deal with, but I do not have any medicine. Okay, this might be a bit problematic. Yeah, I don't want to have to be forced to face the boss unless I have medicine. Plus there's still... And I haven't even found a special item in this. Yep, no step ladder. I can't get that key. Oh, but these... Come on, gunning for a fairy here. Gunning for a fairy. Yes! Oh, but I can't toss my swords. You know what? No. I don't think that really matters at this point. I still want to be able to get my hands on some more medicine. So I can... Yeah, good. That's damn straight that we're not going to be having to deal with any more Wizropes. Oh, no. I do not want my sword disabled. No, sorry, Bob. This is where the pancakes were. I think I'll go down this way. No, the... Okay, let's restock on medicine and then try to win this dungeon here. Okay, so where's a good spot that I can get? There's got to be a spot where I can find more rupees, because I need 68 to get a new... Yes, it's a secret to everybody. Okay, that'll help, but I definitely need 68 so I can purchase myself some more medicine to clear out that dungeon. Is Zelda 2 on your capping list? Yes, it is. Because I want to go to Zelda 2 once when I'm done with Zelda 1, because Zelda 2 is a very short game. And it involves having to cap 3... It just has to involve capping 3 categories: life, magic, and attack. And once you and life, magic, and attack cap at level 8. So it's a quick game. I could pretty much just have Zelda 2 cleared in about a couple streams, realistically speaking. But I definitely wouldn't be able to. But I wouldn't be clearing the game unless all 3 of the skill. Like, all 3 of the meters have been filled, like life, magic, and attack. Once they're fully capped, then I would go to the Great Palace and pretty much just end the game there, just to look for the Triforce of Courage. Do you use retro achievements? Retro achievements. like, when it comes to retro achievements, you're, like, talking about, like, special trophies that you win, every time when you perform a specific task in a game, like the kinds you win when you play, like, ones on modern consoles or on Steam. Because I don't really have retro achievements on a game like this. I mean, this is being played off of an emulator. Okay. Okay, I do want to get my 68 rupees so I can buy some medicine and tackle that dungeon properly. Oh, okay, yes, and you could tie it to a game. It can be applied off an emulator, you can track and comment your achievements, but it's only for retro games. Okay, okay. I wasn't made aware that there were some special programs you can download to specifically get retro achievements. That's interesting to know. I mean, okay, because you know what, that's actually a pretty interesting thing to know. But you know what? The only real achievement that would pretty much exist on RPG Capper would be cap the game and complete the game. So get your heroes to their final level, and then go and destroy the final boss and or complete the final task and win the game. That's pretty much what I'm gunning for every for my streams. So yeah, so that's what I'm pretty much being. I mean, that's pretty much what I'm looking at for doing with my streams. I mean, anything else in terms of achievements, I don't really think I really need to do that because, I mean, if I do get some additional retro achievements, I would actually just consider that, like, collateral gain in this case. Anyways, here we go. Finally got the medicine. So now I can go back to level 5 dungeon and just clear that. Also, just to play devil's advocate, what if you level cap and defeat the final boss but not complete the side quest? Would that be completion by your standards? Just curious. Well, I'm also a completionist as well. It's not overly mandatory for me to find everything and anything in the game, as long as I meet my base objectives of capping my heroes and ending the game. That's pretty much the base objectives. Everything after that is just purely optional, but to help me actually accomplish the cap, it would I mean, the temptation to do all the side quests and all the extra all the extra little mini games that can help bolster my character towards that cap would very likely be tackled. So I would pretty much be tackling the side quests and the mini games by default, if it can help me achieve the capping goal. Yeah, that's pretty much what I am. I mean, I do strive for completionism if I have it within my means, but it is not really a mandate on. It is not that part is not really a mandate on this this channel. Okay, let's just go down here because I haven't been down here yet. I mean, take for instance Legend of Zelda here. I mean, the cap is 16 hearts. It's not an RPG on its base. On its base definition, it's more like an adventure game with RPG elements. But because the game makes use of strong RPG elements such as purchasing items in stores, as well as collecting specific items in order to accomplish certain quests, while also striving to improve your character, I could let that. In a way, I can let that slide because I'd also noticed that some action RPGs also follow a pretty much similar procedure. I mean, there is the NES games, for instance. Now, those games are action RPG. Now, and your main character, Adol Christian, can level up while also performing Zelda-like tasks in that game. And so you see, I am gonna be partial to playing adventure games that have strong RPG elements to them. I do consider that one of the exceptions to the rule here on RPG Capper. Okay, so let's go down here. Okay, we found the special item of the dungeon, which is the bow. Can I strike the bat? Here we go. Okay, so we got the bow, so now we can make use of the arrows here. Oh, almost got struck by the bubble. Don't want that happening, otherwise I can't use the sword. Okay, so let's get rid of Goma here. Oh, nuts. He's slightly shut his eye. Oh, got 2 out of 3 hits. That's nice. Nuts. Okay, that only rewards me with a key. Let's see what else you're saying. Do you know what badging a game means? I would send you $150 up front if you badge Tales of Destiny 2, meaning completing all the achievements. Okay, Tales of Destiny 2. Okay, I haven't... That would actually be pretty cool for you to do that, no speaking English. Tell you what. I'm going to take that into consideration. Now, here's what you can also do. You can also go to my Discord channel as well. You can, if you use Discord, you can also, like I said, you can go to my Discord channel and we can chat it up in more further detail there. So, $150 to badge Tales of Destiny 2. Now, I have not played like I said, I haven't played any other Tales game before except the first Tales of Fantasia for the Super Famicom, as with an English translation. But, if you really want me to play Tales of Destiny 2, I can definitely look into... Send me a link to your Discord, please. Oh, if you want me to send a... Okay, well, my Discord link is located below on my channel. All you have to do is go into my About section, and you'll see the link to my Discord there. All you have to do is click the banner, and it'll take you straight to my Discord. And then from there, then you can pretty much just log in, and we can talk turkey about this. Did you see my Discord link on my About Me page? Because I have a specific banner that shows the Discord link on it. Also, but I also want to finish my duties with Zelda here first. Okay, you're in. Cool. Okay, so you can pretty much just register, say hi, and then we'll be able, and then afterwards, we'll pretty much discuss this in a little bit further detail here. Now, for Tales of Destiny 2, you say that game is for PS1, yes? Okay, let's just... Okay, so your choice are Tales of Destiny 2 or Tales of Eternity for PSP. Same game, just better graphics with the latter. Okay. I've now, I would also want to check to see if Tales of Destiny is available as well on Steam. But if it's not available on Steam, I could always get a PS1 emulator with retro achievements attached and see about badging the game. But I'm also, but at the same, because remember, let me take a quick look at this. I guess I could, if the game does require you to make fighting style game moves in order to attack the enemy, I guess I could qualify it as an action RPG, because neither available on Steam. I wish though. Later Tales games are. Oh, okay. Because I haven't checked Steam in a while. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. So, what I'm gonna be doing first and foremost is I do want to clear Zelda, because it has been on my back burner for a while now, and let me just take a look at what else is gonna be happening. Yeah, and I'm also gonna be looking at other turn-based RPG just to complement Tales at a later, alongside with Tales, because like my policy on my channel will be like to complement. It has to be like one action RPG and one turn-based RPG, and provided that both RPGs are capable. That's the thing. So, anyways, let me just go up here. No hurry, just an idea. You can always say no, I'll continue watching either way. Yeah. Okay. No, I'll take your words into consideration. I mean, I already have my, like I said, I already have my backlog of games ready as a means of building towards my portfolio. More my resume of capping, per se. I mean, just recently, I finished Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And the cap for that game is level 30. So, it took me 8 streams to cap Dragon Warrior. And it's a turn-based RPG, mind you. So it's the very first turn-based RPG that I was playing on RPG Capper. Hang on, let me just get rid of Gleeok here. Got him. Got heart number 12. I watch all Dragon Warrior Fazanadu. Oh, cool. Okay, looks like we are thoroughly now done with this here dungeon, so we can collect a Triforce piece and skedaddle. but no stepladder in here. So the stepladder would have to be in dungeon number 6. But at least we finally got the bow, so we can shoot our arrows. You watched all of Dragon Warrior Fazano do. Oh, thanks very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Dragon Warrior requires... It just requires a good sense of perseverance and discipline. Because you are always... When you're playing a game like that, you're always constantly executing commands and just facing off against enemies monotonously over and over and over again until you've pretty much reached your next level. So I do strive to open up topics of discussion whenever other people do come in. But when it's just myself, I do kind of struggle to determine what kind of topic of discussion I can tackle on my own stream. And every now and then I just do come up with something that Oh wait, hang on a minute. I don't want to be here just yet. I want to collect the Master Sword, because then it'll be a lot more easier for me to get rid of those whiz ropes. Sword of a... Sword of a Vermilion or Landstalker would seem right up your alley for Genesis. Yes. I have heard of Sword of a Vermilion and Landstalker. Landstalker is, I heard, is a fantastic game, and I do want to give it a try at some point. Also, I do want to play the Shining series as well, which is the Shining Force, Shining in the Darkness, Shining in the Holy Ark. The Phantasy Star series as well. Okay, I do need to get to the uppermost point of Death Mountain here. Yeah, here it is. Here's the stairway. Master using it, and you can have this. Shining and PS suck. It was fun when I was a kid, but going back is absolute torture to play. Well, okay. If you don't like the games, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine, man. But you know what? They are a famous RPG series for the Sega, and I do intend to actually tackle them at some point as well. Although I've heard that the first couple games are absolute grind in the Phantasy Star series are absolute grindfest, but you know what? That's what I've signed up for. I mean, I can handle the grind. You just have to, it's just a matter of perseverance and self-discipline. Okay. I'll still watch and not telling you what to play, just give me... Yes, and I appreciate that. Ah, the convenience of the Master Sword. See, now it's a lot more easier for me to deal with these whiz ropes. lots of bomb drops here. Okay, I can't do anything in this room. Need the stepladder. Oh. Okay, I gotta concentrate on this. Fuck. Murder pancakes. And I get 5 rupees for my trouble. Joy. Oh boy. Okay, I get 1 more use of medicine. But okay, finally, the stepladder. Now I can cross the areas with ease. Okay, that opens up that door, but I need to go get that, but I need to go get a key. Okay, let's take a look over here. I gotta get out of here, because I don't need to deal with the rest of those wizards, because they're not gonna drop, there aren't any post-battle drops in there, it's just a key. South of arrow mark hides a secret. Okay. Right, more pancakes. Let's get more bananas. Okay, so we pretty much have a dungeon shaped like Link's cap. Oh boy, joy, more of these, more magic men. That's the cue to use more medicine. And we're dealing with more wizrobes in the second quest than ever before. Alright, let's get on with it. Dang it. Okay, they don't leave behind any post-battle drops. Guess I'm gonna have to do it like this. It's interesting you call it medicine. We used to call it blue and red potion back in the day. You can interchange the terms. Because the reason why you call it is the reason why I also call it medicine is because the old lady that sells it to you says buy medicine before you go, so it also counts as medicine. And also, interestingly enough, the instruction manual refers to these potions or medicines as water of life. which is hilarious because water of life is what is another name for wine. So, when Link drinks some water, so when Link is recovering his health by drinking, like, from a red bottle, he's drinking wine to heal himself. So, he needs to get drunk in order to heal. So, okay, so you're just buying some straight gas station booze. Yep, that's pretty much what you're doing. Okay, gotta get me that compass. Okay, so we got both map and compass, so now... And we got ourselves a special item of the dungeon, so now all that's left to do is get the Triforce piece, and we're good. Okay. Oh, the stopwatch. What a godsend when I'm dealing with Wizropes. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. That's one bridge too far, so can't do much of anything over here. Okay, so we've explored this entire area of the dungeon, so now all that we can do now is backtrack. So I think I just have to move this here block and move this way. There we go. Okay, got myself a key replenished. Anything over here? Nope. No hidden room over here. Alright, moving on. Okay, these guys should be a little bit more easier for me to deal with now that I got the Master's Sword. Oh, thanks for your cheers speaking English. I really appreciate it, man. 500 cheers, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's just get this here dungeon finished, and blow this taco stand. Okay, he's done there. So that just leads back. Okay, so I don't have to worry about this. So let's move on. Oh, okay, better get myself the trusty bows. Collect the heart. Off we go. Okay, let's make sure we've covered everything in this here dungeon. Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep, everything's done. Okay, time to get the Triforce, and we're out of here. Okay, so 6 out of 8 pieces collected. And let's see, what time is it? We have 1 hour and we're 1 hour and 40 minutes into the stream. Okay. Now that we got this, boy, oh boy. Now that's fine. We now only need 3 more hearts to collect. Okay. So now I know. Okay, so now I know where we're supposed to go to collect the remaining heart containers. Let's move this. Let's take a shortcut. Let me go this way. Let's see where this leads. Yep, this is exactly the spot I wanted. So there's a heart container here that lies on the eastern shore, which is inaccessible before because I didn't have the stepladder, but now that I do, it's easy. It's ripe for the picking. Not in this spot here, though. The next one. There we go. Now we got ourselves our 14th heart. Now we need to go to the next dungeon, which is in this here forest someplace. Oh. But silly me, I forgot we need to replenish on some water of life. So we gotta go load up, but we need 68. We do need 68 rupees for that. But that shouldn't be too hard, considering that we're with all the riffraff that we're dealing with right now. I'm getting a lot of bomb drops. That's quite interesting. Alright, let's move on this way. So there's the entrance to the level 7 dungeon. But we're not going to go in there just about yet. I still need to... like I said, I want to collect 68 rupees so I would be able to buy some more meds. Buy some more meds, water of life, whatever you want to throw at it. Blue and red potion. Hello to the next person that just came in here. You're in RPG Capper, where we cap RPGs from the comfort of the soda dimension, where the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Unless they choose to freeze for some strange and stupid reason. Okay, that's what I'd like to see. Yes, racking up all that beautiful, beautiful money. There we go. Now I can go buy some much-needed meds. I think it's only gonna go this way over here. Is there any... Nope, not in this one. Oh, damn it. Okay. Now, I know there's a med shop in here. Buy medicine before you go. Alright, we're gonna get some medicine. Okay, we're all loaded up with booze, and now we're set for the next battle. Okay. Okay, here we go. Dungeon 7, let's go. Let's do this. Found the compass right off the bat. Nice. So here's an enclosed area we are not gonna be needing to be in. Alright, let's just head back. Okay, moving on. Okay, I do not want to use up my medicine this early. Oh, wait, I do have the bow and arrow, so I don't need to worry about stabbing these Paul's voices anymore. Whoops. Oh my goodness, what a difference the Master Sword makes. And there's like 3 of these bubble... These are 3 bubbles here who are obstructing my path, and I need to get past that door. I need to get past them to get into the door, that is. There. Made it. Okay, so now I have one that is of mixed color. Ugh. I'd like to get a red candle sometime, thank you very much. Okay. Fuck. There we go, there we go. Okay, this leads down a different path. If I remember correctly, I think there's some tollman I have to pay 50 rupees to. You know what, we'll tackle that area a little bit later. Yes. Just gonna stay here in the comfort of my stepladder. Okay, they didn't leave behind any special items, so let's move on. Alright, got ourselves the map. Now we can see what this dungeon's all about. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this dungeon's shaped like a number 9 or an axe symbol? That's pretty strange. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just move on. Do I have an active community for this channel yet? Well, I have my Discord channel, but I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I only just started streaming for I just only started streaming full-time last month. Beforehand, I only just had an account established, and I wasn't able to do... And I was only able to, like, chat on different streaming channels, just as my in character as the RPG Capper, but I wasn't able to do any stream because, unfortunately, my old laptop suffered a firmware failure, so I had to wait until I had moved out of my dad's place and into with my roommates before I can finally buy myself a new laptop that's up to date, so I can finally play games like this, so I can finally be able to play games and stream at the same time without any major buffering issues. And as a result, now that I finally got myself a new laptop, now I'm finally able to return to some streaming full time. So, to get a community going, I do have my initial band of followers. Right now, to get an right now, all my other followers are just simply watching my streams in the archives, since they really can't put the time aside to actually be on my to be on my channel when it's live. But I do let people know that the Discord is open. You're welcome to join, and we can all have an active conversation there. Okay, one more hit and he's done. I hate it when I strike him off to the side and it doesn't kill him. Okay, got them. Okay, got another key. Okay, so this really extends as far over here. Oh shit. I don't see a general... You don't see a general chat section? Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just quickly access my... Let me just quickly access my Discord here. Just give me one quick moment here. First, let me just... So I got myself accidentally killed off because I didn't use a medicine time, but that's fine. Alright. Alright, let's just get up the Discord here. Okay. Okay. What you needed to do... Hang on. I think something went haywire. Okay, there we go. I froze. Anyways, if you... Capper Crew Lounge. Yeah, Capper Crew Lounge is the general chat. So if you just chat it up, that's where you want to be, the Capper Crew Lounge. Because I consider everybody who comes in as part of the RPG Capper channel to be members of the Capper Crew, and that's what I call my general chat area, the Capper Crew Lounge. Okay. Okay, if I remember correctly, this dungeon has a couple of toll areas. Let me just take one quick look here. Yeah, so if I'm gonna be, I need to amount at least 100 rupees before I can continue to be in that spot. But that's okay. I can go to another dungeon in the meantime. That's the one thing I also like about this game is, like, when you save or just continue, you can pretty much, you retain all the items that you have acquired. Only instead that the only penalties that you're brought back into back to 3 hearts, which you have to fill up with fairies, or your occasional little heart recovery pieces. I also waved to you in the Capra Lounge. No speaking English. Also, we are approaching the 2-hour mark of this stream, so I think what I'm going to be doing is, if I don't really clear if I'm unable to clear one more dungeon, I'm just gonna call it for the night. So I know. Okay, nothing over here. Because I know there's supposed to be another dungeon in this spot. Okay, found the entranceway into level 8. Let's see if we can fare any better in here. Oops. Okay, we got Gorias in here. Okay, that just simply takes me back into the other room. Okay, there's some more of those. Okay, so this just leads over here. Oh, okay, so that's good. I can really load up on rupees in here. Okay, there's lots of passages in this. So there's really no means of accessing any of these other areas in this? Okay. Oh, I found a way out. Cool. Because this would just lead me back into the other chamber. Okay. Got ourselves a map. Okay, so this is just another... Okay, so now this is basically a bit of a... I think it's a yin-yang symbol, so I think this, like... We had the level symbol as a yin symbol, so that's maybe a yang symbol. But at least we got the map. So this is the only thing that this area of the dungeon was good for was helping me get a map. Okay, but I don't have the compass. Dig Dogger, alright. And I don't have it, and I don't have the statues billowing fireballs at me this time around either. Okay, so there's another passage here. Okay, this is a false passage here, alright. I think I'll be finishing this tonight. It doesn't look likely that I'll be finishing the game tonight. It's almost 1 a.m. in the morning, and I do have to get some things done in the morning as well. I have some, my roommate's friends who are dropping by, and I do need to, I gotta clean up the yard. Okay, but in any case, I'm just gonna see how much I can get done so far before I have to call it a night. I'm probably looking at going at most another half an hour before I'll be calling it tonight. Okay. Okay, I need this. Man, it's just one passage after another in this here dungeon. Maybe what I could... Okay, this leads back here. Okay, I got a way out over here. An Aquamentus, interesting. Okay, I don't want to waste bombs on these guys. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. I bet you I would, but I don't have 100 rupees. Nuts. I really wanted that. I really wanted more bombs. Oh well, maybe next time. Okay. So I guess what we're gonna do is we'll just have to go this way now. All the keys are gone. And we got more of these dodongos. Got my 15th heart. And here's a Triforce. Okay, you know what, guys? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna collect the Triforce piece. End this dungeon. But I will be returning to it at a later time. Just like what we did with the level 4 dungeon. And because here's the thing, it's already past the 2-hour mark, and it's almost 1 AM where I am. So I do want to get some rest, because I do have a lot of things I gotta be doing in the morning. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna head to one difficult dungeon to get myself nicely killed off, so I can then save the game afterwards. But I also want to collect a few extra rupees on the side, just in case we need... Yeah, you know what? I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be capping and ending this game next stream. I was kind of hoping to do it in 4 streams, but that doesn't look to be realistic now based upon the amount of time that we have right now. But that's fine. No, not this way. So here's what I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna let... Honestly, it's more easier to let the Wizards just kill me off. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go to the level... Oh my. Oh my good old... You know what? Wait. I have a better idea. I could just blow this. And my scatterbrain strikes again. I forgot it's more easier for me just to blow the whistle and just go right back to the entrance of different dungeons, so I don't have to traverse all across Hyrule. Not this one. This isn't even a dungeon entrance anymore. That's just a Moblin's hideout. Oh, lovely. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just probably gonna let the Dark Nuts kill me off, because I really need to end today's stream. I'm just gonna fight like a total noob and just let the enemy just off me. So I do need to have that. Okay, hang on a minute. I do not understand. Yeah, I do want to get killed, but I don't want my sword disabled. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this will be how we're going to leave off today's file. 15 out of the 16 hearts. Next heart would pretty much give us the cap. Then after that, it's just a matter of just ending the game and putting the Legend of Zelda in the books. Let's get back to the bubble screen. Okay, guys, we're back. So, anyways, that is The Legend of Zelda for today on RPG Capper. I'd like to thank everyone who came in and no speak English. Okay, thank you very much for your wonderful subscription and your 500 share bits. Very much appreciated, my friend. Very much appreciated. All right, now I do want to touch base with a very important issue. Now I did talk about this on my stream earlier, earlier tonight. But as you know, Twitch has now put in a 100-hour archive limit policy, which is not going to be enforced immediately. But after April 19th, anybody who has highlighted streams archived in their Twitch channel are subject to lose those archived streams should they exceed 100 hours. And this capper, while he has not hit the 100-hour limit just about yet, it will put his entire portfolio at risk for potential deletion at the hands of the Twitch staff. And as you know, as RPG Capper, it is our duty to make sure that all essential streams are archived to reflect the progress towards the level cap. If I do not have streams archived to show periodic progress towards that cap, this channel loses its purpose. The purpose is going to be defeated. So once I'm completed The Legend of Zelda, I will be taking roughly possibly a week or a 2-week hiatus to move over my entire archived set of videos to YouTube or any other site that might be willing to host my archived videos at no additional charge. But most likely it's going to be YouTube, since YouTube is pretty much more well known across the internet. I personally do not agree with the business decision, but that Twitch has put out regarding the 100-hour archive limit for highlights, but it is their right as a business, sadly enough, and all we can do as Twitch streamers is either like it or lump it. So that's pretty much going to be the norm starting April 19th of this year. Now, if you want to know the reasoning behind this, I mean, they have put up a statement, and roughly what they, I mean, in the Cliff's Notes version of this is that less than 0.1% of people who access of every streamer's channel will be watching the archives, and it only contributes to less than 0.5% of revenue for Twitch. Or it could be the other way around, like it could be 0.5, or maybe I have it backwards, like it's 0.5% of viewers just checking the archives, and which only then reflects 0.1% of revenue towards Twitch in general. Now, from a financial and business standpoint, that is perfectly understandable, but it still sucks. It still sucks to high heaven for the fact that I could risk losing my entire archive over this, or at least the amount of the archive that exceeds 100 hours. So this is pretty much what I'm gonna have to do once I'm complete with The Legend of Zelda, is just move everything up to YouTube, and hope YouTube doesn't pull a similar stunt. And if they do pull a similar stunt, then I have to download all my videos and store them on an external terabyte hard drive. Because I would hate to lose all this wonderful progress. And some other streamers out there who have over 2,000 to 4,000 hours of streaming archives for the past, which they've accumulated over the past 3 to 5 years. They do run a significant risk of losing all those memories and all those key moments to add to their resume as a streamer. My good friend Zolfar included, as well as my good friend Sorzak. So I feel sorry for each and every last one of them for what they're gonna have to go through, but unfortunately, this seems to be the new normal for Twitch. So with that being said, we'll see who we can raid out right now, and if not, we'll just end the stream. But for now, let's just see who's available for a raid. No speaking English, okay. I thank you very much once again for being here tonight, part of tonight's stream, part of RPG Capper stream. And with that being said, let's see who's might be available for a raid. Okay. Sadly enough, nobody seems to be available for a raid right now. But you know what? That's fine. Perhaps next time. So for that, I'll just say thank you all very much for coming to tonight's RPG Capper stream. Take care, and see you next time. Bye.